Today on Nebraska Woodster, it's time to start working on bundle inventory. Show you the process. Here we go. Welcome back, Woodsters. My name is Mike, and if you're here for the first time, welcome. Today we are going to be working on our bundle inventory. So split up some wood here, and yeah, pretty good bundle type wood. So I haven't showed you this yet here, so I'll show you my setup. It's not fancy like a lot of you guys I see out there, but works pretty good right now. So seen on a previous episode, we talked about bundles from last year. We started around March, April, somewhere in there, selling bundles through the roadside stands. And yeah, last year we sold right at 320 of those. So looking for this year, having an opportunity to probably double or triple that. So, which means we need to get an inventory. So once camping season starts, we get going. So, all right, show you a little bit of my setup here. All right, kind of a homemade jobby here. So nothing more than just a stand, disc plate at the bottom, and welded up to a top here that you can kind of see is just a oval shaped. So you can see right here, this is about 16 inches from the center of the post. I get my finger out of the way. 16 inches from the center of both of those. We are 15 wide and about 13 tall. So if you do the math, that's 16 times 14 times 13 would be right at 1.4 cubic feet per bundle. A lot of the bundles that you buy at convenience stores are going to be anywhere from 0.75 up to maybe 1 cubic feet. So doing the math into a full cord of 128 square feet, it's about 91 bundles that we get out of a cord. And at $5 a piece is where I'm at right now on those. Equals to right about 450 bucks a cord versus kind of going market rate right now is around 300 bucks a cord. So, but with the extra labor and stuff to put these into bundles, that's kind of what we got going. May or may not shrink that down, try and get closer to a 1.2 or just a straight up one cubic foot. Then you can get close to 128 bundles out of a cord, and that would be 128 times 5, put it just north of 600 bucks for a cord to help cover labor and time. So all right, we'll show you how this process works. Like I said, nothing fancy, but here we go. So as you can tell, it's not completely full. So we're probably close to 1.3. Depending on the size of the sticks, we'll get anywhere from 8 to 10 or 11 pieces in there. The last time we filled the roadside stand, I kind of sorted out some of the good bundle wood and put some of the stuff that wasn't squared up or exactly the right length. We ran them through the bulk bin in the roadside stand. So, all right, let me get my plastic because I forgot that. Here we go. All right, here's what we got here. So I am working with some stretch film here and plastic. You can see that is 18 inches wide. gives a pretty good coverage of that. So if it does get a little bit of moisture on it, you can make sure that it kind of sheds right off. So one of the ways that if you're buying wood from a roadside stand or from a convenience store to get an understanding, is the wood dry? If they're using some of this stretch film and they wrap up those bundles and you can see some moisture on the inside, you can be rest assured that that wood's going to be wet, and you're going to do a lot of cussing trying to get that to fire up. So just a little trick there. If you see a bunch of moisture on the inside of your bundles that you're buying, move on, find a different supplier. All right, here we go. We'll show you. Just like that, bundle done. Like I said, not a big fancy deal with a foot pedal and one that wraps for you, but works for my operation right now. So, all right, we're gonna get after it. We got well, what I would think, I've got about 50 sitting in the shop here, ready to go. I've probably got 100 in all of the stands out there. So if my math's right, I've got about 750 of these to go for the year. So, all right, not all today though. Here we go. See a little bit of the trick. Use your big fat belly. Keep that from spinning around on it. I do 4 wraps, and 4 seems to be a pretty good number. 3 tends to get a little bit loose on you, so we just put 4 on there. Make sure when somebody grabs them, it doesn't turn into a bunch of loose wood. Here we go. like that. 15 bundles ready to go. One of the things I always think about, since people are paying a little bit extra for bundles, is making sure that they look good. So if we get some really long pieces or short pieces or just stuff that just don't look well, those get chucked back into the bulk firewood stacks. So at the end of the day, I think that there's pretty good value here for my customers as it relates to 1.25 to 1.4 cubic feet for $5 versus that 0.75 of kiln dried convenience store wood that burns in about 35 seconds. So upcoming here, one of these videos, I may do a video of how long my bundles burn versus some of those little sticks that you buy down at the convenience stores. So guess with that, guys, I think we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to run down, and one of the nice things about where my firewood stand is I can just grab this side by side, run down there, and it's only 4 or 5 blocks away. So get that filled up and have that chore done for the day as well. All right, folks, you got to check this deal out. All right. We're not sure what year this thing is, but it is a David Bradley. Let me flip this around. Check this non-safe son of a buck out. No shield, cruise control,
throttle set,
and just let her run. This is back before they had PPE.
There's no plastic on that.
No plastic. David Bradley.
No, you just turned the leg off of that. You're fine. There's no anti-kickback thing for it either. I gotta start it.
All right, let's start this beast up for the group. Absolutely amazing what technology will do in 50, 60, 70 years.
I don't think it's been sharpened in 30 years.
Check out the teeth on this chain. Maybe the original chain yet.
You could use a good sharpening.
Handy. Just the toys in the woodyard. Yeah, I think we'll wrap this up here today. If you have any comments around my bundle making ability and maybe some tricks to make that go faster, please leave them in the comments below. But like, subscribe, share. Thanks for coming along with me. Be safe, and we'll see you on the flip side.